So this guy quit. It's not even halfway through the game, not in the last a few minutes, and this guy quit. So whoever sent this, once again, out of my loyal followers, fucked up. And Scumbag, who has been over here this entire time, has not moved up to capture this territory. Jesus freaking Christ. What? Yeah, no, I'm stepping away from this. Nope, I'm finding something else. I just want to know, Chickless, Scumbag, Rifle, you made me do a replay with GTA in it. You did this to me. You did this. You could have sent me a game that had no AI or Scumbag moving into territory to capture something, but no, you didn't. So now I have to replay with GTA in it. Thanks. In any case, I'm kidding. So actually, again, if you don't know, I'm going to spoil it now. So, skip if you don't care. Thank you, Call of Duty Man, aka French Guards, for submitting this replay. Johnny as well is in this, so that's pretty cool. And we have Anando, also Draco, G19, Paulo, and Devasio. Also, GTA is in this. So, in any case, let's double check to see how everyone does. Again, we double checked everyone's rank, and we can see here the enemy team technically has more playtime. But that being said, they literally have a former top CH2 player over here. So I feel like a certain team may have a small advantage of some variety. Because, guys, fun fact. When you hit a certain level of credibility, they just give you an insta-win button. I don't use it. I don't like using it, but that is something that you can do. You just press a button and you just win the game. That's what a lot of CH2 YouTubers have, just as a heads up. So, again, we could see that button in play, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, for those who don't know, again, it's a super secret button. It's over here. It's called usually surrender. Definitely, I know it's super secret, but you will instantly make you win the game. Definitely, guaranteed. Not lying. Anyway, Assault Grenad's moving on in. Oh boy, I'm gonna get so many hate. I'm gonna get so many hate messages. Assault Grenadiers moving on in, pushing back the Riflemen. French Guards trying desperately to hold this sector, but unlikely due to the amount of troops pouring on in. Storm Pioneers also in the building, not really shooting all that effectively. Because, again, it's a little bit farther, but, still trying to hold. Unfortunately, these close-range troops are moving on in. Doesn't have the Battle Phase 1, so don't expect a large amount of grenades. But, that being said, looks like French Guards are able to lure him to a little ambush and throw a grenade. Pinos are on standby. Johnny could come around the flank. Meanwhile, we have Ananho moving on in with GTA. Now, we have a MG42 poorly positioned. Probably should be in that cover. But I don't know. Also, again, being lit upon by the Vickers machine gun. So, probably not going to go great. G19, by the way, went Spearhead. Pretty good assortment abilities with support. And Mechanized Assault. I mean, you kind of guessed out with the Assault Grens, but, Also, literally double-checked the commander list today. And, fun fact, they may add the B4 into a new commander. Which I'm like, yes! Yes! Finally, give B4 Chan another commander. Look, the ML... The 120s, they get enough. They get enough. Let B4 Chan have a little more popularity. That'd be great. I love counterattacks, but maybe I like B4 Chan. So put B4 Chan in other things. That's what I recommend. Any case, conscripts moving on in. We can see here GTA went mechanized support. Pretty good doctrine. Mark target's always useful to fight heavier armor. IL-2 bomb strikes great for artillery. Just needs a recon, but luckily. Oh my god. Okay, Call of Duty Man. It's like you're trying to make me angry. You went armor and you got assault grants. I hate Armor Company. I truly do. Maybe you will, again, since you are the pro master CH2 player, you will figure out how to use this doctrine to its fullest extent and show me the way, as some would say. But we shall see. And I don't think that MG is in the best spot. That being said, at least the double MG is currently opening fire on the Volk squad, quickly pushing it back. Very surprised that thing is not being taken out, but oh, okay, nice. Meanwhile, nice job by Johnny blocking this area off and mining it. Again, these resources are very critical. And if you can get those resources and use them to your full advantage, then I would absolutely do so. Plus, this is a good choke point, so even if you lose this side, it can be a little bit difficult to push. And then you just have a play over kind of here. You have to watch out for that right flank. But still, this is kind of the main area that they advance through. So having AT and MG fire in this sector could easily hold them back. Oh, lots of grenades going out. Oh, wow, quite a bit to Johnny. Johnny, run. Johnny, run. Oh, wow. I love how both sides switch cover. That's pretty freaking hilarious. You jump. No, you jump. Well, how about this? We'll jump together. All right, interesting grenade. Scout car moving on in, but that's not a normal scout car. That's a scout car for lead armor reduction. So essentially, you can put down additional supply points for himself. Yeah, these assault grins, NGs won't do all that much against it. You can also, again, boost it, which, again, if you do that, you can see here, it really just turns this thing into a supply depot, which is very nice. It's also good for early armor, though you still have to worry about like AT guns, AT grenades, etc. with that sucker. And it's not in the main gun's not as good as the auto cannon, so you really have to worry about that. Meanwhile, Draco's just moving on in, just does not give a shit. So yeah, the far left has fallen. Meanwhile, things are not going much better on the right. We have a universal carrier that's barely alive. MG's still there, but the Germans are like, you like MGs, we'll build bunkers and mortars. I enjoy that. Yeah, pretty much G19 has gone heavy support spam. Anano's trying to get, a nice range. Johnny is, wow, okay. So we went with the NKVD rifle distribution tactic. So this is a newer doctrine in terms of just, changing it up and making it pretty freaking awesome with the, again, we can see here, the Commissar squad, pretty freaking cool. KV flamethrower is always great. And with the anti-tank Overwatch, incredibly powerful versus large armor charges, especially if you can keep them contained. So this is now gaining resources. And again, it can take quite a few hits in this mode. So I'm assuming they're kind of building it up as like a little MG bunker. Although, it's still not great. What you're probably going to need to do is get another bunker or mortar support or something to really help this sucker out, because the Germans, especially with penal troops, will just throw a satchel on that sucker and you can say bye-bye to your scout car. Again, you still have to worry about the MG, but oh wow, actually nice detecting that with the mortar, so at least they're trying to destroy all the mines so that they can walk on through. So pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. In any case, Volk squad's coming over here to do a flank. Royal Engineers, good cover. Definitely tearing them apart. Again, people forget how good these guys are close range, especially with that extra man. So good job on Nanho for getting that extra squad. Now, we don't have that much on the front, though, at least in terms of AT. We have guard troops coming up, and GTA's bringing over an AT gun. We'll see how well that does. Oh, Mark Target? Wait, I'm sorry. Is that Mark Target? No, you did. Oh, I'm sorry. You buttoned it. Okay. I was like, what the hell? No. Yeah, okay, he's just kept there. The idea was for him to fire another AT gunshot. Good plan. Problem was he smoked and got away. So, sucks a little bit. Anyway, Scout car lived as long as I predictably stated it would. So, great job. Penal troops moving on up, but again, unable to throw that satchel because they don't have the upgrade. But the blob is back in town, and looks like the Allies might be able to recapture this entire region. Once again, that scout car was poorly placed. Probably back here in like a cover area would probably have been way better, because then again, you can use the cover to hold up against those shots. Those Volk squads are about to die. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Fun fact, dude, if you're versing this, you're not gonna be able to heal fast enough. It's gonna be very unlikely you're gonna hold. Oh my god, are you? Nope, there it goes. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna lose a unit. Oh my god, you're so close. Okay, now you retreat it. Now just throw a satchel, do everyone a favor, and run away. Good plan. Good plan, Penals. Well, at least it's the third dead, roughly. Anyway, Pioneer Squad will probably come over to heal, but they've done enough damage. Problem is the Allies have really no force to hold this area, so the Germans are just going to walk right back in and just recapture everything with really no resistance. What the fuck? Okay, this guy has a lot of mortar half-tracks, but again, nice play over here. Interesting demo. Very hard to see, and I don't think they can... Well, okay, it's definitely difficult for them to see that. A good job with the guards coming on the flank to just knock out those mortar half-tracks. Again, neutralize those suckers knock out the artillery and kind of give yourselves a fighting chance. Meanwhile, there's mortar pit over here opening fire upon German forces, which are going in for a flanking maneuver. Weird place for an MG, because not really guarding this area. I'm assuming is like, oh, if they walk in front, it'll be a trap. Well, I'm like, yeah. I mean, it would be, but I mean, yeah. So what do we what do we got here? What do we got? Artillery fire coming on in. Volk squads on standby. MG just slowly suppress. Oh my god, all the artillery comes down on them. Again, we still have multiple mortars plus the mortar half tracks. Oh, and a support gun. Even better. Even better. All right. So, with all that said, let's see what else we have. Not really much. No one. I mean, again, no one else has picked the new. So all right. If I had to make a guess, I'm gonna say Ananho goes Mathras because again, deal with this artillery spam. Mass amount of close range artillery seems pretty predictable, and I'm gonna say this guy goes fortifications because fuck it, Paul. That seems to be the doctrine everyone likes to go. Meanwhile, massive infantry counterattack. Wow. Okay, guards and Johnny really been saving up, and I don't think all the Germans have a bunker. Of course they do. Do they have anything over here? Not. Oh, Panther headquarters guarding the flank. Opening fire will suppress them. Good defensive opportunities. And, again, nice idea trying to retreat them. Problem, though, small one. This bunker is still suppressing you. Though, AT guns opening fire, knocking out the bunker. Unless they can move up infantry quick, most likely the allies will hold on to that point for just a wee bit longer. Now, he does have that Panther headquarters, so we could probably expect some armor soon. Again, I would assume some type of armor would be deployed shortly, but we shall see. Now, again, we have a grenade going out. I'm assuming he threw it to try to see if he would retreat, because seeing the grenade and the grenade would go off when he retreats, but that didn't exactly work. Oh, look, fortifications. Am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Yeah, he's going to soup up his artillery means. I'm just going to point that out. Anyway, unfortunately, we have an individual here that doesn't really have much in terms of an army. Doing okay, but like I said, not much of an army. Rail engineers kind of on standby. Universal carrier moving on back. Again, after doing a decent amount of damage. Although Vercatamore first on standby with a half track, kind of guarding this point. Maybe move this up a little bit, kind of to the heavy cover. So that way, again, you don't have to worry about being hit by AT, but I can still maybe hit this stuff. Again, nice fire attacks with the mortar half track just burning the rail engineers. Yeah, they died. You probably should retreat that immediately. So let's see, SU-76 kind of moving on in. We have a possible flank going. Oh wow, guards troops like, nope, you're not using this way anymore. I have barbed wire and mines. And then the Germans are like, well, we have an armored vehicle. And once again, Call of Duty man's like, well, that's fine. Mines. All right, yeah. Again, these mines are actually pretty damn potent. They will actually stop armor. So good job for placing them. Now, meanwhile, this base is going to heal the infantry in this sector. Why the fuck would you give Assault Grens a PTRS rifle? I don't understand that. You decrease their, essentially, their real big thing of being good close range. Also moving on in, but the guards and the AT gun are doing quite a bit of damage to it. Good. Anyway, that sucker is going to be pushed back. Volk squads just kind of on standby. British infantry moving on in. And yeah, allies look like they're doing pronged assaults, like trying to advance, but I feel like Germans have a bit too much. And here comes the Stuka. Also, we can see here Draco finally got some. I keep thinking of Draco from Harry Potter. Jesus Christ. Anyway, he got another command half track. Again, I'm assuming he's going to deploy them somewhere. Maybe not the best spot. I get it. He's trying to get the fuel. I understand that. But the guard troops literally just murdered something not even like 10 feet from you. So you may want to be very cautious about that. Anyway, he's pushing up in mid. But once again, guards is like, no, I got that suppressed. And penal troops just move in to capture. Also, we look over right. Once again, guards just capturing this area. They'll probably needs an MG. Oh, never mind. He has it in this building. Cool. So yeah, right now, also you can see, putting down caches. Very smart play. Very smart play. Plane going overhead, though. So G19 now can identify key targets and maybe stage a counterattack? Maybe? Also, a lot of Germans with caches. Just pointing that out because that's kind of important for long-term gameplay. Allies being outpaced munitions by the Axis. And also in fuel. So that is something to worry about. Again, Good idea by guards to finally, deploy more caches. But right now, the Germans have an early lead, which could result in them gaining a small, like, just enough of an edge to outproduce and outgun the Allies for right now. But we'll see how long that lasts. Any case, in Anho, it might be effective if you, I don't know. And how do I put this nicely? Pick a doctrine? I mean, like, oh boy. We'll see how things go. So, artillery fire continues to rain on down. Allies coming back. SU-76 Shawnee, actually a decent idea, along with the AT gun. Can probably definitely help hold this sector. Or, for as long as they can. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that poor rifleman squad got mowed. Jesus Christ, my brother keeps coming in to talk about his goddamn movie collection. I'm done. I'm done. Or, I'm sorry, not movie collection, fan fiction. Anyway, moving on from that, artillery fire coming on from Paulo. Man, I wonder what they're probably going to target. Oh, this could be a good Stuka. Oh my god. The MG barely misses it, but that mortar took full frontal. Holy crap. Still nothing by Anho yet. Ostwind getting fucked over by multiple AT guns and a nice AT. I'm assuming this. Yep, it threw an AT, what is it called? It threw, an AT grenade and kind of destroyed its engine. Now, he might survive? He might. 7 seconds if he can get close. Or the guard troops can fire. Yeah, he should have been moving those engineer squads sooner. He can throw it now. He might be able to get in range. It's going to be close. Oh, it's going to be very close. Up, kills it. Very nice. Anyway, battle for mid is occurring and looks like with... Wow, okay, good job. Allies managed to regain the lead after barely clinging on. I'm assuming Panzerwerfer strike. Bit delayed. Probably should have moved that sucker up so it fires a little quicker. Volk squad's just coming in on the flank. This guy really needs to keep his unit preservation up because, Jesus Christ, even though those Volk squads have been out, everything else has died. Diviso doing okay. Looks like artillery focus. Oh, God, no. Please, no, not artillery focus. Meanwhile, Johnny's doing pretty well. He's a lot of penal troops just trying to cover the flank. Unfortunately, not a lot of troops to really fight that Volk squad right now. Although, Jesus Christ, expect a lot of freaking satchels on that Yag. Yep, this one still hasn't thrown it. Damage engine. Oh my god, it's right next to the assault. Oh, that would be amazing if it did a little bit of damage to both. This thing is... Oh my god, why'd you walk into that, man? Why? Oh, why? Any case, what do we have coming in? Oh, light artillery. Well, they're just gonna retreat. They'll be fine. You know what else is fine? Well, unfortunately, this universal carrier is not gonna be fine. But that Pokemon trailer, Jesus Christ. I know I'm probably dating this, but I don't care. That Pokemon trailer was great, especially with Mewtwo. Holy God, Mewtwo! Finally, we got ourselves a Mewtwo. I'm so happy. I'm very happy about that. Any case, artillery fire not coming down from the British. Yes, I'm excited about Pokemon movie. Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu. How can you not be excited? In any case, trying to recapture this point, most likely bring the edge back to the Germans and keep the points clicking down. Now, here's the thing. Honestly, I think they would be fine if they push mid. Yes, they have the Volk squads, not Volk squad, Commissar squad there, and he is healing himself. I mean, good for him. And yeah, there's a bit of armor up north. But if these guys focused, I'm assuming Diviso with the other guy could probably retake this sector, especially if he uses his Panzerwerfer squads effectively by knocking out these. I have no idea why you use that against an armored vehicle, but okay. Satchel being thrown. Sure. Jagdpanzer moving up to fight the SU-76, but SU-76 using that cover to his advantage in that corner. This is a bad engagement. Oh, he's trying to fire through. Dude, if you break that, the Jagdpanzer is going to fire right back at you. I don't know why you retrieved that, but okay. Wow, lots of units kind of moving through here. Once again, we haven't seen anything from Draco in terms of, like, how do I put this? Usually these guys will go with a Puma or something fast attack. He's been rather slow with that regard, so I don't know. Also, it's not like this thing can get a Panzer, commander to activate some more special abilities. See, it can definitely go, the anti-tank shells, but not really the other. Meanwhile, the British and the Soviet forces managed to retake the sector. Looks like a lot of these forces have been slowly pushed back. A lot of artillery fire still coming in from this mortar half-tracks. We have 3 fuckers currently firing, although one's in mid, but the other 2 on left. Again, flanking maneuver, which he might be trying to do. AT gun just moving on in to help. Is he really going to try to heal this thing to keep it alive? Yeah, not going to work. Very few units can be healed so fast, and you need special infantry to do so. Why is this bunker here? Are you really that paranoid over that? Okay, whatever. Anyway, this thing is at least 13 kills. Suk opening fire. Probably say goodbye to this. Oh, yeah, it's going to be close. And barely makes it out. Oh, never mind. Holy fuck, that bomb. I was like, oh, when he made it out. And the bomb literally comes down and kills 2 squads. So good. Germans counterattack in mid with also Dotton. Pretty good counterattack. Unfortunately, guards has been pushed back pretty damn efficiently on the right. Johnny's coming over with some forces. Yeah, they're also Dotton with those LMG upgrades. Pretty much mow down infantry from afar. So really have to be very careful about that. We do have some type of artillery coming in. I'm assuming my artillery barrage. It is, which, once again, I get it. You're using it as infantry, but I don't know. There's still a wide open area. I just don't see it. Why would you call it in here? There's nothing there. Jesus Christ, it feels like these Panther morphers are on delay. Anyway, Katusha opening fire, counterattacking this region, because, again, all the infantry's here. Pretty much everything's over here. So, yeah, that's not helping. Also, I just realized that a decent chunk of G19's forces are now on the right, which means he really doesn't have that much on left. He doesn't have the armor. Like, I don't know why he isn't trying to save up for a king or getting a Panzer IV or something to hold this sector. Meanwhile, we can see our Firefly, and yeah, that would easily crack a Panzer IV. So maybe just get a Tiger or a Panther. Panther would probably be a lot better. SU-85 moving into mid. I guess they're trying to snipe the Brumbar, but this pack gun's like, I'm sorry, you're not going to snipe it. And the MG's going to make sure the infantry don't, counteract this thing. So middle is pretty much under German control. And with that, the Germans are also going to control this sector. And yeah, they're going to hold on to that star, which means the Germans are slowly going to wear down the Allies until it's GG. Now, guards, probably not going to go down without a fight. Well, GTA, double Katusha, okay. Going with that already. Okay, good shot over here, kind of ripped through some of the units. British forces kind of moving on up. Artillery fire currently hitting that Sherman, pushing it back. I get no idea why it's back there, but okay. I mean, yeah, Paulo went fortifications, which allows him to get this artillery. Good for him. Again, the LEFH 18s are pretty damn potent. Stuka moving up, being like, I'm gonna fight, and it's like, yeah, don't move up and fight. Just fire the barrage. It's a common thing with our rocket artillery. You accidentally click to attack, and you actually click to move. So, yeah, I've seen this enough where even very good players will accidentally do that. Firefly moving on in, which is probably a bad idea. Until I look and I see, oh nope, the camera for still here. Okay, still moving on up. Again, we have troops right here that can Panzerfaust it. Meanwhile, massive armor push on right with bulldozers, Shermans. Well, okay. Oh my god, what was that? Draco, what was that? That was a limp dick of a shot. I mean, like, literally they spread out. Yeah, that was bad. You really should, I don't know, not. I mean, you got a decent amount of damage, good for you. Brumbar trying to help, but oh my god, we literally have an artillery duel going on right now. But at least one has marked target, so it should allow them to penetrate the Brumbar, do a little bit more damage to it. Panzer headquarters is trying to assist. We have a PTRS rifle, equipped assault. Oh my god, why does this thing have that upgrade? Oh, he has a Panzer Trick too? What? Oh, we just turned that into an AE. Okay, I didn't know he had an AT unit. Okay, that's a whole different ball game then. If he already decreases its effectiveness, yeah, sure, pick it up, increase its anti-tank firepower. Brumbar, you've really risking yourself. Anyway, artillery fire coming on in. A mine cripples that poor Sherman bulldozer. Push on the left is also allowing the Axis to retake this area because, again, we can see on the that GTA has moved most of his forces, well, away. So, or at least got annihilated, although he has a ton of manpower. So the Germans are going to use the opportunity to just try to break the Allies. Now, the Allies have at least a decent amount of AT, or at least, Anano does. So he's going to try to push back that Panzer IV. What this guy needs to do is move up the Verkenwerfer to kind of cover this point or to open fire on these units. And that would really put a lot of pressure over here. Anano going, wait. Oh, okay, he went artillery. All right, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Just keep up with the artillery war, I guess. Any case, Volk squads, again, we see here that they're They're replacing mine, so that's, you know, good. That's pretty damn good. Oh, mine just detonated and hurt some of his own men. Meanwhile, allies are desperately trying to grab mid, but Panzerwerfer Strike just puts that sucker back. Oh my god, last shot kills the squad. Oh, well, at least you can use some of that manpower you have. I mean, you have 1,300 manpower, so yeah, you're probably going to want to get something. Meanwhile, French guards slowly healing his forces and guarding this point. Divisiaso is kind of forming up with a pack group, and although he's still moving force over the mid, I think he needs to kind of like combine his forces into one central thing. I think spreading out his men is not helping, because I feel like the allies are just kind of keeping their units contained, and like as long as you're like in a single area, it's a lot easier to micro than two separate armies on two separate parts of the screen. But that's just me. Any case, AT gun gets neutralized. Sturm fires a point-blank shot and gets a good hit. Also a nice AT grenade. Satchel doesn't do much because that thing is a fuck ton of armor. This thing needs to run. Yeah, they all need to. Okay, you just are you about to lose both your Vet 5 Volk squads? You are. What the fuck? What the fuck? What day is today? Any case, Guards has a couple forces kind of guarding over the right-hand side. Again, trying to hold on to this point for as long as they possibly can. I feel like there should be someone like constantly trying to fight mid more substantially than just sending in one unit. At least the allies are putting more pressure on the Germans now, but I feel like the Germans need to send in like anything. They're kind of low on overall like frontline troops. They need to capture this, and they really just don't have the infantry to do so. We see here a Panther going in. Zeroing artillery has been called in this sector, but the Firefly is just going to leave that area. He needs to move up that fucking Verkenwerfer. It's still back here. So, yeah, covering that would be very effective. Panzer IV taking this opportunity to knock out that damaged Firefly. Panther might be able to escape. Who knows? Brumbar holding on for dear life. I'm sorry, not Brumbar. Panzer IV dropping down smoke to also cover the retreat. Stug, for some freaking reason, hits the backside of that Panzer IV, causing him unable to be retreated. Sturmtiger now moving up to fight the Su-76. Sorry, 85. Gets a really nice close-range shot. Wow, Draco's just shoving this thing down people's throats, but I guess people just... yeah, they're just not reacting fast enough, and Su-85 should have been able to back up, but I guess not. Anyway, Guard just kind of keeping his units healed, although he did lose the Sherman, which will suck. Brumbar now pulling back, being like, yeah, I'm not fighting this. Main gun knocked out, AT gun... oh, sorry, AT shot by the Su-76, good hit. Pack gun remanned, now firing on the Brumbar. Infantry trying to fight. We have a light artillery barrage coming in, I assume, right? Yeah, we do. Try to push back the infantry. Any case, let's see. Right now, the Allies are definitely doing a good job, really focusing on the right-hand side, and that's allowing them fuel, which is very important. Axis barely not able to hold this sector, but they did lose it slightly. Move up the Verkenwerfer. Jesus Christ, you can decap a point without being noticed. We have an ISU-152 being deployed, which is probably the reason why I'm saving up so much fuel and manpower. But that being said, he still has a fuck ton of manpower, so that's no excuse. Yeah, anyway, this thing will literally pop shots from very long range, which is good for just blasting away infantry and armor. So the Allies will, the Axis need to think of something else, but they already have the answer to that, and that would be like Pack 43 behind here, just opening fire on that sucker. But, you know, if they wanted to do something along those lines, I mean, he's already built artillery. He could just tell the artillery gun to open fire where the IC-152 is, and I think this sector, actually, artillery shot would be pretty damn good. Meanwhile, Tiger pushing on right, but we have a lot of AT in this sector with the Jackson, the Su-76. You don't have any more AT infantry, but, you know, it's still doing enough. Wow, we have the AT strike coming in, and yeah, you want to pull the Tiger back. As long as that thing has, is within sight, you're going to have artillery just start pounding it. Brumbar slowly being healed. Yeah, don't fire unless, yeah, it's just being hit by the AT shots. It's still in range, by the way, so if it gets sighted, it's fucked. But it did push it back, so I guess the Allies, you know, positive there. Negative, Axis are taking mid. And Axis are taking, well, they were taking over here. I guess they had some issues. You know what, actually be probably a good idea? Move up the Panzer IV. Cosmos, oh wait, you don't have enough munitions. Well, never mind. I was going to say drop, actually, fuck it. Drop smoke. You have a mortar right here. Just drop smoke right there. You have stuff that's long range, right? Drop smoke, so that kind of counteracts that stuff. Also, Arty this sector, and you will literally push them back. Even if it's a few feet, you'll at least dislodge them, make it harder for them. Where the fuck did that come from? Okay, ISU-152 going a bit closer. Oh, there we go. There's the smoke I was talking about, and he's moving up troops. Good play, man. Good play. Now just have the artillery come in over this sector so they don't hide out on the other opposite side of the smoke, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Anyway, ISU-152, I'm assuming just popping random shots in there. I'm assuming direct fire. I find it funny he has explosive rounds, but it's targeting versus armor. So, yeah, he's targeting ground. Stug moving on in, but the Firefly is still there to cover. So, it's not going to do all that much. Plus, guard troops are there so they can... Oh, if they had munitions, they could pin. But I guess not. Anyway, we have artillery coming down, hitting this sector. Good idea. Let's kind of push back that armor and everything right there. Middle is secure, but again, we have a lot of Axis force over here. You know what would be effective? You know what would honestly be effective? Zeroing freaking artillery right back here. It's not like you could... It would be very hard to move all these units, and if you do that with a combined armored assault with the Sturmtiger, the normal Tiger, the Brumbar, etc., you could probably retake over that entire sector. But meanwhile, the Allies are weakest on left, so maybe over here would be better? Volk Squad's trying desperately to hold this site. Artillery's coming down. Vet 3 now, by the way, so it's just going to do a lot of damage. Anyway, grenade going out. Oh, wow, that Volk Squad needs to retreat. Yeah, just get the hell out of there. Once again, Verkenwerfer could absolutely move up and capture this point, but he's just not doing it. Again, you can stealth cap stuff. It's kind of simple. Anyway, Sturmtiger looking for a new target. Almost Vet 4, by the way. Very close to Vet 4. Good job, by the way, with that, Draco. Good job. Just keep shoving it down people's throats. Good defense over here by guards. I feel like there is a big gap in the Allied line, like here, so I'm very surprised we don't see an Axis push through a flank. Like, a Panzer IV rush through here to knock out the artillery, because, again, he still has a Katusha, and a flank around this stuff would probably be pretty potent. Now, again, you have the Fireflies you have to worry about, but a flank through the side would at least draw their attention away, or at least, you know, hitting from multiple angles. Good shot, by the way, with the Sturmtiger knocking out the armored vehicle. Draco, you're slowly winning my approval with that thing. You're slowly winning my approval. So very, very nice job with that. Almost Vet 5 with it, which would be incredible. That being said, Vet 5, you get to reload while moving, but everyone knows you can already reload without moving, so maybe you reload faster. Is reload faster? Okay, well... I don't know anymore. Any case, we have light armor currently fighting Fireflies and an ISU-152. Not the greatest idea. Not the greatest. Pack 43 would be amazing at this sector, like right behind this location, so you can open fire. Sure, you have to worry about the IL-2 bomb strike, but GTA currently doesn't have that, and again, they'd have to get good sight, and as long as it wasn't directly on it, the thing could still survive, so just as a heads up. We do have some artillery coming in. And that's the biggest issue right now for the Allies. It doesn't seem like they have a lot of frontline troops. The Germans have the same issue. GTA currently has like the most. A nice job with the guard troops kind of guarding the flank, kind of pushing that sucker back. Infantry is now moving on the mid, but the MG is suppressing them, stopping them from capturing it. Sturmtiger, I see a beautiful shot right here, and he's probably going to take it. Great kill. Up to Vet 5. Oh, wonderful. Can't wait to see what it does. Anyway, so what are you doing? You have quite a bit. You have armored company using their artillery to try to blast away this position. Right now, the Allies are pretty dug in back here. What I'm seeing right now, the Allies, the Axis really need is like a pack. Like seriously, build a pack here so it literally can fire at all these guys and you can GG the game. Or build pack 43 like right here so it literally fires through all these like debris and stuff and you can retake this point. Like something like that where it's like you're thinking outside the box would really freaking help. It would really help. But again, we guess we can't rely on a pack. Oh my god, really? Okay, Volk Squad died again. Also, like. The Panzerwerfers, like, where are you firing with them? Okay, over here. So GTA is going to about lose a good chunk of his armor. I'm sorry, infantry. Good chunk of his infantry. Oh my god, SU-85 just... Holy crap, that was a quick fire rate. Did Vet 5 just increase their fire rate? It just doesn't say anymore. Because holy shit, that was actually pretty damn quick. Anyway, Jagdpanzer doing what I said earlier. Hitting them from a flank. And, yeah, GTA is about to lose a good chunk of his units. The big thing right now is that ISU-152 is very weakened right now, and the artillery is kind of hitting that sector, so they really have to watch out with this thing. Meanwhile, Jagdpanzer currently being flanked by the SU-85. One more shot would probably end it, but oh my god, please. Rear shot. Go for the Katusha. Go for the Katusha. Be the baller you want to be, Jagdpanzer. Oh, too late. Here come the satchels. Well, never mind. You could have been a baller, but you need to move a little faster. Oh, damn. Never mind. Never mind. Sturmtiger's like, gotcha, bitch. And just KOs that sucker. So that was a quick fire rate. That thing is evil right now. And actually kind of helping the Axis out, honestly. Anyway, Tiger trying to attack again. And with only a single Jackson, although a lot of armor, though, in this. Wait, is that Jackson or Wolverine? Okay, thank God. I was like, please tell me I'm not blind. Oh, so that needs retreat. Sucks at unit preservation, but dear Lord, the man is a freaking savant with the Sturmtiger. I don't understand why. But, I mean, congratulations, man. You got a Vet 5 Sturm. I mean, yeah, like, congratulations. So, I think this is like one of the first times I've seen a Vet 5 Sturmtiger in a game. So, good job, Relic, for making it easier to get a Vet 5 Sturm. That's kind of what people wanted. Like, seriously. Anyway, so, now then, oh boy, Sturmtiger's like, I got another target, boys! Even though, gonna miss. Gonna miss. MG kind of hitting the wrong area. Plane crash into the water. And you just suppress them. Sturmtiger now leaving. Probably will throw a grenade, I assume, right? Throw that grenade. Fire that grenade. Gonna try to run him over. Oh my god, he's running him over with a Sturmtiger. Jesus Christ. Holy crap, this thing has become the ace of the game. Even more so than the Tiger. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe that the Tiger ace is not an actual tiger, but a Sturmtiger. So, I apologize, guys. We have found our Sturmtiger ace. And, by God, he is scary. Anyway, Panzer strike, pushing back the allies once again. Causing quite a bit of damage. Pack gun might be able to kill the SU-85 as long as he can keep sight. Oh, nope, Yag gets the final kill. So there goes the majority of Johnny's forces. Still has a decent amount of infantry, but, I mean, that was a decent chunk. And I'm assuming he has still a second Panzerwerfer, right? You still have one more? Nope, you fired both. Okay, never mind. Jesus fucking Christ. If it fires that far. Holy crap. I love this thing. I love it. Back. No. Don't back. Okay, yeah, go back up. Leave. Oh my god, and Tiger moves in to get the kill. They now have, he has no real anti-armor now. Okay, he has this thing. Yeah, I was gonna say, you need to go ballsy. You need to. That Tiger, one more shot would KO that sucker. So, good job. Good job pushing back the Tiger. Panzerwerfer kind of missing target. Allies really facing a lot of losses right now. I mean, double Jagdpanzer coming in on the flank, no less, of this guy. Artillery also coming in. So, mortar moving up. Alright, I guess he's like, fuck it. I have population, like, at cap. I want to get the Tiger, but I can't, so sacrifice the mortar. Who needs it? As 17 kills, literally helping me succeed. But fuck it. Anyway, this thing is now using the extra penetrating rounds. Oh, he fucked up. Yep, there it goes. Artillery also coming in this sector, which is definitely not helping the allies out. Oh, boy. Oh, it died? What? Is there zeroing or something? I don't see... What? How did it die? Did the artillery get it? Am I blind? What? I think the artillery killed it. Vet 5. 2 vehicles destroyed. I think the artillery got it. That being said, all the Fireflies killed the Jagdpanzers. So Draco is now left with just a Vet 5 Sturmtiger. But, dear Lord, man, I mean, still, you managed to just fuck over GTA. He still has enough probably to get, you know. Oh, no, he has nothing. Oh, my God. He really has nothing. But Draco has at least his Vet 5 Sturmtiger ace. Yeah, I'm going to call it the Sturmtiger ace for the rest of the game. Fight me in the comments if you don't believe that is true, but Jesus Christ, it is. Anyway, artillery is still opening fire. Again, the thing that kind of counteracts a lot of these long-range tank destroyers, just arty them slowly back with infantry support, and you should be reasonably fine. Just watch out for airstrikes. Meanwhile, here comes the recon, and possibly airstrikes coming in soon. Though, again, we still have AA in the sector. So it's at least shooting down the planes. So the planes are now crashing into the enemy armor. I'm assuming IL-2 bomb strike. Yep, GTA is getting his sweet revenge. Though the plane could be shot down before it reaches target. Let's see. Will it be close? Oh, the guy forgot to switch to AAA. I think the plane died, though. And it lived. Oh, damn it. I was going to say it lived. Actually, it did live. I mean, it was only vet 1, so he actually targeted the wrong one. I guess he thought he could get both, but it lived. It honestly lived. Okay. Meanwhile, Tiger staying the fuck back with the Panzer headquarters. I'm assuming providing supportive fire, or should anyway. Yeah, Tiger Ace needs to pull the fuck back. He needs a tank AT in the region, which he does. He has the assault. Once again, the assault and grenadiers with the anti-tank. I don't understand the thought process in this, but whatever. Anyway, I feel like, oh wow, he might actually get it out. Yep, the building took the shot. The building actually took the shot. Meanwhile, the Sturmtiger just ruining the hopes and dreams of the Allies by killing more of those things. This thing has to be most wanted. This thing has to be, like, the bane of their existence right now. Oh my god, this is amazing. He's reloading it. I'm assuming he can move it. There are penal troops nearby, so he has to worry about that. Will he? Oh my god, he needs to back up now. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No. This could be his end. This could honestly be his end. He should have retreated it more. He should have retreated. We know he can move it. I don't know why he didn't. But let's see if it gets decrewed. It did! Oh no! Because it was reloading, it got decrewed before the satchels went out. So now the Allies can get Sturmtiger. They've killed their bane. What the fuck? Was that a delayed charge? Alright. Oh, we have some type of artillery coming in this sector. Oh, anti-tank coming in? I don't know, IL-2 bombing run. They're like, murder this sucker. Which is weird, because they literally have penal troops right here that could man that thing and get a free shot. Like, the Allies could have taken that Sturmtiger. Yeah, without that Sturmtiger, that was literally winning the Axis of the game. So, I expect things to go pretty badly from this point out. Because I haven't seen any, like, Draco sucked with unit preservation, but that thing was, like, amazing. Look, guards, you're doing a decent job. At least you have a lot of armor. Maybe not a lot of frontline infantry fighting, but you have a lot of armor. So, at least been kind of keeping this guy back. And yeah, good job. Killed the Panzer headquarters. The Tiger, oh, Tiger died. Cool. Nice, you got it. I'm assuming maybe a long-range AT shot or artillery or something. I guess. But, you know, nice job to kill the Tiger. And with the Sturmtiger also dead, the best shot the Axis currently have is right on the right. Because literally the Allies have fucking fallen apart over here. GT has nothing. He's saving up for another ICM-52. But if these guys are smart, which history hasn't shown the opposite. But, you know, if they gain a brain, they could bum rush it. Honestly, there's no Fireflies anymore. I don't think there is. Okay, there's one that just got deployed. So we're not talking about vetted Fireflies. And he doesn't exactly have enough munitions to really fire long range. Draco's saying GG. Dude, you lost your Sturmtiger ace. Let's not count GG, though you got a new one. So, you know, I can't wait to see it go amazingly well. We have a large infantry push in mid, but please, Sturmtiger, just do your thing and just fucking cripple all the Allies if you don't. Oh, nope. Nope. He missed. He freaking missed, and doesn't have, still, not a lot of AT in the sector. Sturmtiger can take the hits, but they need something to deal the damage, and they don't have it. They do not have it. No AT in this sector. The fuck was with these guys? And this push literally broke the Germans. They have nothing. This was a good final effort by guards to really, and by Johnny, to break up this sector. It's literally destroying everything. Now the Germans have to redeploy other forces, but the Su-76, by the way, Vet 3, still clinging on, guarding his flank. AT grenade being thrown, stopping them. Once again, now the Axis are sending over forces over here. Tiger's being deployed. That could be a big issue, especially with the Jackson falling back. But with the Panther, again, bulldozers can take damage, but we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. Now, with the Firefly, and I'm assuming the IC-152 and the 3-star, this might just be enough to keep these guys contained, which should be enough to help win the game. Because as long as the Allies aren't annihilated in this push, which it doesn't look like the case. Yeah, he lost the bulldozer, but I mean, he has more than enough to get another one. And the enemy lost the Panther, which was a lot more vital for them, although we could easily get another one. Hell, we could get a king. I think he probably wants a king. You want a King Paulo, don't you? You're about to deploy King Tiger, aren't you? I really hope you do. Anyway, this artillery is still alive, by the way. Let's not forget about it. Now doing direct fire. Oops, I'm kidding. never do direct fire. That's a bad idea. Anyway, he's doing artillery in this sector, trying to push the allies out of here so they can quickly capture up. Sturmtiger coming back up, but once again, it's not as nimble as it used to be, so the allies can get away from it. We have some type of special coming in, light artillery barrage, I assume. Yep. And, oh, he's backed up against the building. Sturmtiger's like, I got you now, bitch. Oh, he also got the mine, too. And the building, but the Su-85 dodged the shot. Just not as good as he once was. Just not as good. Probably should have stayed in retirement, Sturmtiger. Probably should have stayed in retirement. Though, you probably don't have to worry about a bulldozer because it's not going to do a lot of damage. Though, the Tiger's distracted. Yeah, you may want to worry about the artillery a little bit more. Although, massive Panzerwerfer attack. Kind of missing a lot of the infantry. Or maybe it killed it so quickly I couldn't see it. But, anyway, Tiger and the AT infantry should be more than enough to kill that bulldozer, which is way overextended. I have no idea why you're charging with this thing. Okay, now it's reloading, so you might be able to decrew it, but yeah, you're gonna lose it. Oh boy. I mean, what's else? A Firefly's coming in, which, wait, that means these guys are pretty much, oh, okay, GTA is kind of focusing all of his efforts to capturing this point. Axis, once again, 13 points remaining for the Allies. Yeah, is this explosive rounds, or, yeah, it is. Okay, so it's going to be very hard for him to hold that point unless he flanks it, but the AT gun there and everything, going to be very, very difficult. Again, bulldozers just coming around the flank. This guy, again, I don't get a Panther. Get a Panther. Like, you just need 2 pieces of armor and you can kill this stuff. It's not that difficult. It's really not. And having, like, the reason why the Germans lost that is they, without the Sturmtiger, which I have no fucking clue how that thing was able to hold back the Allies, but it was murdering them. Without that, they didn't have enough, like, pressure or, like, something to scare away the Allies, and, yeah, this plane's about to crash. Nope, never mind. I thought it was going to crash. Any case. Oh, wow, good mine placement, taking over this sector. Tiger on standby. Allies calling in, once again, more artillery, though I think it would be probably better to attack this guy. The Germans might still be relatively okay. Population-wise, sure, they're not amazing, but they're not down. I mean, the Allies are probably worse off. Overall, they still have a decently large army. They just, I don't know. Their composition is a bit weird, I would say. But if they focus fire, maybe they'll do well. Tiger flanking that C-76 is probably what they need. So, yeah, if they knock that out, that would be good. Tiger slowly pushing on up, but it's fighting a Jackson. Not a great plan. Really not. You need AT forces. And, yeah, let's have the infantry force with anti-armor fighting freaking bulldozers. That's a really bad idea. That's a really bad idea, because this thing will annihilate you. They do annihilate infantry. The bulldozers do. So you want to keep them back. For Kenwerfer, though, opening fire on and keeping them pressured, which is good. Sturmtiger at least fed 1. So, you know, 1 down, 4 to go. You're getting there. Panzerwerfer opening fire, but I'm assuming hanging over here. And, yeah, missing target. Meanwhile, GTA's forces, again, he's been able to recuperate, get back up, is slowly pushing back in. We do have a zeroing artillery along this area, which, by the way, it's hilarious because they have no sight, so it's doing shit. It's doing nothing. If they would have pushed with the King and the Panther and the Panzer IV, they could have annihilated GTA and all of his men, most likely. But because they're not doing it, zero artillery is just not doing anything because it doesn't have recon. So, good job wasting 300 munitions. You have tons to waste, but still, not great. Not great. Anyway, Sturmtiger being flanked. Brumbar coming in to help. Does a little bit toward the Su-85, though, again, kind of limping that last shot and getting KO'd for it. Once again, that goddamn Jackson is right now really helping. Again, I'll give credit where credit's due. Good job on a lot of the vetted armor guards. Very, very nice job. Meanwhile, the Soviet player is kind of refocusing in mid to kind of guard that point. IO-2 bomb strike, kind of missing the Tiger, which backed up, although I think it hit some infantry, so good job. Artillery hitting the armor back here. Tiger by itself versus 3 tank destroyers. Not a good plan. Not at all. It's something you really... Oh, 4 tank destroyers. Yeah, pull back. Meanwhile, this stuff is advancing. IS-152 doing a smart tactic of just backing the fuck up and letting the AT guns literally rip that shit to shreds. Instead of having the artillery, I don't know, focus on, like, this area, you know, breaking up the AT guns and stopping them. Okay, at least you got 1 down. Yeah, it's not going great. I swear to God, if you call him, you're not attacking! Stop calling and zeroing if you're not going to attack? Like, what's the fucking point? Anyway, Panzerwerfer may have just given a small amount of sight, so we might see a zeroing shot or two. But, oh, good shot. But overall, not going to do anything if you do not advance. You need to advance. You need to be able to see. Stop doing this. You're really freaking stupid. Sturmtiger moving back in. But, again, not doing as much as it used to because, again, not vetted, and it's probably going to die from the Firefly. Oh, close. Oh, actually, Sherman killed it. Good for him. Anyway, Panzer Grenadiers of AT forces. Once again, no fucking clue why he's equipped them with that. But, sure, why not? It's not like it's a upgrade or anything. It's not. It really isn't. So, very, very, very weird. Very, very confusing choice. Anyway, IS-252 opening fire. We have an Su-85 right here. Panther is literally going to walk into a kill zone. And, yeah. Tiger kind of moving in. But once again, the line of tank destroyers is just ripping you to fucking shreds. So stop doing that. This Verkenwerfer has the right idea. It honestly does. Oh, nice flank with the Tiger. Knocks out one of the Fireflies. Good. Again, some coordination. At least the Axis do have a brain. It's just most of the cells are currently eating grass. So, yeah. Anyway, they're about to eat Satchel right now. And, oh boy. That was sad. That was really, really, really sad. Any case, oh man, that Panther, man, it made it so far. It did so much damage. Ugh. Any case, what really sucks is the fact, like, I can see the Axis winning this, and I see the Allies faulting. And out of everything, like, Guards is elite armored troops, which I'm not saying it's due to this. Honestly, I don't like the Bulldozer. I still don't like the Bulldozer. I hate Armor Company, but he's doing it fine. He's using his doctrine actually decently well. And by using it decently well, he's not getting Wolverines. So in my book, he's doing fantastic. On the flip side, Johnny's doing better in mid. He's regained his army. And yeah, the Allies are in a way better position now with the Axis literally losing hand over fist. Pretty much everything. They're just losing everything. Panzerwerfer strike kind of pushing them back. Double Verkenwerfers. Smoke coming down. I'm assuming they're going to try to sneak it in, which they need to camouflage to do this. But it's fine. Panzerwerfer coming in, doing so much damage versus the armor. I mean, look at that point damage it did. It's so incredible. Anyway, yeah, now close range Katyusha is like, fuck you, and I don't blame it. What do you think that Panzer IV is going to do? What exactly do you think it's going to do? Now, again, G19 still has a decently sized army, but what is the Panzer IV going to do against the line of tank destroyers? Nothing. There we go. Moving on. The best chance the Axis currently have is on the right, but with the ISU-152 along with the other tank destroyers opening fire on it, yeah, it's not going to work. Anyway, artillery needs to really open, like, they need to focus on their own area. Like, the Axis need a win in any front. Oh, good. More zeroing. Hey, guys, are we going to keep this engagement going? No. So, we're not going to keep sight? No. So, zeroing is going to be worthless? Yes. Cool. Awesome. That's the third one he's done that's actually just completely and utterly worthless. Are you dropping smoke? Why are you dropping smoke on the enemy when you need sight lines to target them with zeroing? Just real good coordination there by both teams. Yeah, and now the yeah. Unless the Axis do something freaking like a miracle, they're going to lose this game. The Allies have all 3 victory points. The Axis barely have an army to speak of. Yeah, it's just not going to work. Draco is unfortunately unable to get that Vet 5 Sturm, so yeah, he's out of it. Again, he sucked at everything, but that Vet 5 Sturmtiger was literally his god. But, yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be game. I'm going to fast forward through this point because there's 2 seconds left. And there we go. Okay, let's look at damage. Let's look at damage. Okay, so most damage goes to Johnny. Makes sense. Tank destroyers did decently well. Most kills, French guards. I mean, Call of Duty, man, he literally annihilated like over and over and over again Red's forces. I mean, Draco lost a fuck ton of stuff, and yes, he had a lot of kills. But if we click on his MVP unit, I'm going to say, wait, what? Was it Yags? Was it really Yags? Oh wow, okay, it was Yags. I was actually surprised it was Sturmtiger. But it was Yags. Also, good job with the Volk squads, although you lost them all. So, you know. They were exterminators until they got exterminated. So yeah, most damage again Draco, but that was his Panzer Force, which got crippled, and then his Sturmtiger, which eventually died. Devocio was fine, Paulo was fine, like the Germans were all fine, the Allies were fine. A lot of them made really stupid mistakes, and this game could have been over for either side if some notable changes were done sooner on either side, as I mentioned earlier. But overall, there's still some good plays in here, and by God, Draco, that Vet 5 Sturmtiger is easily the most glorious thing I've seen in quite some time. French Guards, you had a lot of really good troops as well. GTA, you lost a fuck ton of your shit, though your Katusha stayed alive, so that's good. That's good. At least you got 38 kills with that sucker. Johnny, once again, your SU-76, I want to say? Really freaking good. This thing was like the MVP of your side this entire time. Although, again, nice commissar unit, a few other vetted troops. So you were definitely holding your own. And then elsewhere, what else do we have? Kind of just going everyone. G19, you are doing good. You have a nice wide army, and your mortar half-tracks are doing well. I just feel like you kind of backed yourself in a corner by going this specific. By choosing these units, people forget you only have 100 pop caps, so you locked yourself into this, and you just weren't able to really push up as much as you really should have. More anti-tank on both sides would have helped. Paulo, your artillery and stuff did actually really well at pushing them back, though your armor gameplay and infantry could have been a lot better. And Devocio, you did well. Brumbar did actually exceptionally well, and the Panzerwerfers did okay, though, again, we can see here they didn't really do that much damage overall. And I have no freaking clue why you kept picking up AT weapons with these things. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. You know what actually would have probably helped you? Actual Panzer Grenadiers or packs, especially right over here. Or like in this sector versus all that allied armor. Like a pack line would have just annihilated, I think, a lot of Guards troops. But again, Guards did really well. And if you would have moved the bulldozers, it could have countered. But we'll never know. In any case, guys, that's game. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe. This has been Greyshot17. And I'll see you all next time. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Ace, Joe Foley, Joey G, JP Vaal, jrchicklis, Manuel Marcatelli, Milam, Ollie, Onlyplayapples, Pyroshark, Rifle, Sebastian Marzalik, sgtMcPain, Streakingwookie, Toussaint, WhiteHotD, Aaron Yee, Jordan Savat, Leo Liu, Nathan, Angus, and Tim. Thank you again for your incredible support. You all rocked. It's been Greyshot17, and I'll see you all next time.